M0FXB, let's unbox the new ICOM IC-2730 Black Edition. One of the biggest features of this radio is the crossband facility. Also, I've put the 150 there in the background because I know that they are similar. Both are not digital. So when I pull this tab out, I always find I end up ripping it, but today I was more careful and I did not rip it. So let's just lift it up. These are around £300, a few deals out there at the moment. This one came from Radioworld. Remember to use their 5% discount, but I believe they're doing $2.99 special at the moment. So is Martin Lynch. So there's the manual. We'll take it out. A couple of pamphlets here. What's this one? Information. The hologram label is attached to this model. It allows you to, counterfeits. That's a good idea, isn't it? Stops the counterfeits. Okay, and then the manual. And I would say that this is the same radio as the white model, the newer white model, should I say. It seems a lot. It's actually not that thick, but once, it's like any programming. Once you get your head round it, it becomes easier. So we have three boxes here. Let's open one at a time. I tried to do my unboxing quite quick. I think that's the head unit. Cool, that's really hard to open without ripping. Yeah, really hard. But anyway, got it open. Let's take the head unit out. Just here. You basically pull it up like that, but it will rip if you just pull in the middle. Now, this is one of my first ever dual band radios. I would say it was my first ever dual band radio, but it was the green version. Always very impressed with it, because it was almost like two radios in one. It did airband, marine band, quite wideband receive as well. We'll leave that on until we turn it on. But you've got independent controls, main, V stroke scan there, and memory, and on both sides separate volumes. Smaller knobs are the volumes here, and larger knobs for the channel change and etc. So on the back, let's get nice and close. A couple of screws there. So microphone. Oh, that's interesting. So that'll be the head connector from the main unit, the base unit. It's quite light, and then microphone there. So you wouldn't really want to drop this, I would say, but have a good look as it is there. Quite hard to get a good focus here. Next piece. And I'll be making much shorter videos. You don't have to endure long videos every time I do a video on this radio. Just take that out of the way. In here, looks like we have just the microphone slid in there. That's classic. It's a different number though than I recognise. 207. They're really nice microphones they are, aren't they? And then in here, in this hole, we have the cable that connects the radio. It's quite a long cable. The radio to the head unit to the main unit, and then power cable. Let's just get that out. Make sure that's empty. Yeah, that's empty at the moment. Of course, look after your boxes. Microphone hanger. Power cable, I've got so many of these, so I won't even use this one. I'll just use one that's already there. But the microphone looks very nice. And again, I do keep every single bit of packaging. So yeah, very nice. You can completely control the radio using this microphone. And don't forget, when you're driving, that makes it so much more convenient. So that's good. Moving down to the rest of it. That's your base unit. So let's just grab that out. Hopefully you can see what I can see. It's not going to take no time to get this up and running. So there's your empty box. Move that out of the way and replace with the main unit. There's not really much to see, is there? Because they all look the same. But yeah, quite a nice size, I would say. Oops. Yaesu are going to be ICOM are going to be really annoyed that I've kept this Yaesu thing there. This actually came from Martin Lynch. I think it's a hint, you know. So there you go. And looks like, yeah, microphone plugs in there. Very nice. Feels nice. Good quality. I wonder how noisy the fan is. And bass unit, call it controller, goes in there. There's no, I don't see any, they've done the radio reasonably well priced, but there are no extras, because you can buy a Bluetooth headset for this, but there is a module that attaches to this and then a separate headset. So it's like a two-piece Bluetooth. As far, I think it's Bluetooth, not sorry, what am I on about? I think it's USB-C programmable. 2 connectors there, probably 2 speakers, I would say. But I don't know, I'm going to look it up now. Where's the USB? Where's the programming? So it's one of them, because I have got an ICOM programming cable, which is a single pin. Let me just have a quick look in the instruction manual. Of course, you can download that, and the program is free. It's called CS, I think it's 2730, I think. But anyway, it's free programming software from ICOM. RT Systems do the software as well. So I will say that they haven't, I can't see that they've given us anything to mount it on. Now, let me look, I need to look closer, because look, you've got something that looks like it slots in there. You've got the head unit, and you've got the method to connect. Let me have a good old dig in the box. I think in the end, I'll probably 3D print a stand like this. It's got the holes there as well. Once it's on the stand. But I do think, come on, give us that. Charge £5 or £10 more. And give us at least one bracket to either connect it to the radio or put it on a stand. I think that's basic. But anyway, for now, let's set it all up like this. We've got a 30 amp power supply and a collinear white stick antenna on the roof. Pure coincidence, I have actually got a brand new one of these here, which is from my 2820. So if you turn it round, it does actually fit. But I haven't got the magnetic parts, but we're halfway there. And I've even got a separation cable that came with my 2820. I've got that here, and I reckon, and don't, you know, count on me, but I reckon that'll probably fit. So there's your, actually I'll quickly look in the manual again. SO239, there's your fan. We'll plug our antenna onto that. Like so. Oh, there it goes. Get our antenna on. Connect our power supply. Just make sure I'm going to make sure the power supply is off at the moment. Just connect you here. Turn it around. I've actually got several car mounting brackets in boxes that I haven't even used that will fit this. Separation cable, but I do want a much smaller one. I mean, the one they give you is good, but it's just too long. Okay, so head unit connected, microphone. I'd rather plug it into the main unit because I don't want the whole lot to just fall on the floor. This is what I think could happen with the weight of the microphone and the head unit, just the whole thing just fall on the floor. So have I got that the right way around? Let me just check I've got this correct. Yeah, microphone there, head unit there. So let's turn it on for the first time. And there is a Bluetooth unit. It looks like it's the same one that goes in the 5100, is it? It's called the UT133, and you lift the top off and it goes in there. So there is a Bluetooth unit. It looks like that. Yeah, and it goes in the 5100 and then the 2730. That's interesting because I've actually got the 5100 and it's got a Bluetooth unit inside it. So I'll pop it in this and test it and then swap it back because I never use Bluetooth, but for testing it's worth it because they're about £50. The sort of cup holder, look at that. £50. But I got a feeling my unused bracket will work with it. Amazon sell a car bracket for £6.10. What a bargain with the screws required. So that's definitely good. So this is the sort of back unit that clips onto the ICOM with the short extension, and it's £50. £50. I just think it's crazy. Do you know what? Get some Velcro, sticks them on here, sticks them on the back of your radio, and you're done. You know, get a nice wide piece, not a narrow bit like this. Nice wide piece of Velcro, and that's it. It's just crazy. 100 quid to mount your radio. Come on, ICOM. I feel a better option is to provide the extra parts, charge, say, £50–60 more for the radio, and then everyone's happy. Okay, ICOM 2730 Black Edition, first time power on. Never used this before. There it goes. Backlit microphone. Let's take off the screen protector, which I always keep the screen protectors, but that does look sharp and very clear. So we've got main band, that's in blue, and this, I think this screen does actually change color as well. So completely separate VFOs. Let's, on the B band, just type in 4, and we're using the backlit microphone. 3, oh, wrong one. 4. They always make fans that are quite noisy. I can hear that fan. Right, 434550, that's my node. And then on the A band, we've got my external antenna connected. We'll just go 145. That's 750. That's the repeater near me. There is someone there, look.
That'll take you all your digital modes. You know, your RTT wires, and that don't work so good either without a computer.
Sounding great, looking great.
Radio have got so far forward now that computing is part of the hobby, is a big part of the hobby. As I just mentioned, take the internet away, and you're back to just on the phone, or CW on the keys, and naturally.
Nice bit of rag chewing going on there on GB3 Bravo Charlie. So, if you want to go to VFO mode, press this button, memory mode, and it's the same on both sides. Here, we haven't put any memories in yet. We're going to use RT Systems to load up a load of memories once I work out where the programming cable goes. Yeah, I just checked. It's the outer sort, let's call it a speaker connector. And I've got one of those cables here. Just there you go, just a single pin cable and USB. This is the RT Systems cable. So we'll give that a go in a minute. Shortcut there for memory right, I noticed. Now I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to press it. Pressed it once. And it wrote it, I think, to memory number 2. Let's just go back to memory mode. Yeah, it did. That's fair enough. That's how easy it is. Now, when it comes to tagging and all that, I'll make separate videos. But you've got your squelch off. You notice it says duplex. So if we hold it, and then I bet you that's simplex. And then minus and plus. That's nice and easy, okay? Hold it again. Memory right, then power, if we just briefly press. Low, medium and high, it goes up to 50 watts, doesn't it? And then main menu, and you start to cycle through. That's your frequency steps. Light, let's see if we can, how we change that. Let's hold it again. No, I just locked it by pressing and holding it. Menu light. So you make changes by, you hit the menu and then these two arrows, they're sort of marked here with arrows in yellow. Light for, and then do we turn? Oh, that's the brightness. Okay, it was a bit bright actually. So that's how you change the brightness. Then go menu to come back. I want to see the color. Resume menu mode. Let's just press that. FM. Narrow, not AM, but I think it probably finds AM automatically, I would say. Let's find out. Let's exit. Exit, and then we're going to type in, go into VFO, like so, and type in one. I'm doing this upside down. That's airband. Yeah, it's automatically switched to airband. wait, we'll keep it on there, and then we'll go to this side here. We'll go menu, keep going. Home channel, extended menu. Okay, I don't really know what extended menu is, but anyway. Let's hit menu again, but we'll find out. Keep going. I want to know how you change the color. Code, receive tone, offset. That'll be your, the amount of offset. If you press it again, there, look, see that? You can adjust your offset for repeaters.
KLM 1080, taxi holding point Golf X-ray, runway 09, QNH 1012.
Okay.
Golf X-ray, runway 09, QNH 1012, KLM 1080.
First bit of airband on this radio that I've seen anyway. That's clear. That's a nice clear. And also the fan, as long as I'm not transmitting, is fine. But I bet you can set that. And I know some people actually modify and add quiet fans, don't they? But anyway, let's keep going. I'll leave that quietly in the background. That's Bristol Airport. Menu, keep going. Receive tone, CTCSS. Turning this knob to change. Can we turn both knobs? Yes, you can. Code. Oh, is that? It's not DCS because that's pretty sure that's Yaesu. So I'm not sure what code is, but we'll leave that for now. DICS tone. That's steps. Light priority. Resume mode. I got a feeling. Duplex, scan, function, display. Aha. Display light, that was bright. I'm just trying to work out how to change the colours. Okay.
2-3, push and start bridge into link Charlie. Start bridge into link Charlie, connect through the point number. KLM 1080, ready for departure. KLM 1080, Vine Golf X-ray, surface wind 04 degrees at 6 knots, runway 09, clear takeoff. Vine Golf X-ray, runway 09 and clear takeoff, KLM 1080.
So in the end, I'm using this to read from the radio. Just plugged into the outer connection. And it's dual receiving very well. We fired up RT systems. Okay, while we're listening, we plugged the cable in. We're on RT systems. We've connected the all-in-one cable that you can get from Amazon for like £15. That will do several radios. I've already read from the radio. Just show you again. Just go communication. Just shut this window down. Communication, COM port, just to make sure it's got the right COM port, which is CH340. If you right click on your device manager here, right click device manager, double click, and there you are. COM 11 on CH340. So that's all connected. Click OK, and then we're going to read from the radio, get data from the radio. Click OK. Reads nicely. Now, it's muted it now that it's, reading, but as soon as it stops, you can hear the radio, you can see the display, no problem at all. So now let's be very quick. We're gonna click no to that window. We're gonna go File, External Data, Radio, no, Repeater Book. It'll come up with this window here. Put in your location. Okay. This is what I love about Repeater Book. It just makes it a lot easier. Location, Western 60 miles, and I'm just going to let it find everything. Not 33 centimeters, not 4 meters, but 6. I think that is within the receive parameters. FM. You've got a GMR selection there. We're going to click OK. It finds all this. Okay. Just move me down a bit. Like so. And then we're going to click on the bottom, scroll to the bottom. of this list. Click on the 78 just here. Left click on my mouse. Go all the way to the top. Hold it up until you get to... This is how I do it. I know that you copy and paste and Control V and all that, but I just do it this way. Right click, copy. Go back to the first tab. Click underneath your 1 and 2 channel and then right click in the blue area, paste. In my 2 favorites there, I'm going to put in 145.750, which is GB3 Bravo Charlie. Bravo Charlie, and then we should put a tone in really. So tone, and then it's 94.8. It puts it on receive and transmit. We've named it. Then underneath I'll put in HubNet 434.550. Done. It is simplex, but we do need a tone of 77. Let's go up. Okay. And then I'm going to just write that to the radio. Watch. Send data to radio. And this radio is going to look amazing with all these memories. Put that in. Having great fun here. Right, clone end. Does it want me to turn it on and off? Make sure it has ended. Turn it back on. And then go to memory mode on both sides. You've got a memory button here, memory button there. Turn it to my 2 favorites at the moment. Turn it up. Right, well, we're not seeing the name at the moment. So let's have a look at settings. But I bet you if I go into scan, that'll see if I can hold down scan. Look at that. Turn it up. Squelch probably a bit too. Gonna let it scan. I'm leaning over here. Like so. Yeah, it is beautiful. And in the car, I think you're going to see that display, no problem at all. So we've got loads of memory channels in there now. Let's go to settings. So we'll start off with the top one. Setting, radio menu settings. Let's have a look what we got here. And please remember, this is the first time I've ever used this. So, active band, RF power, auto power off. You've got RF power for VHF, UHF, airband display. It can be channel ID or frequency. We'll leave it as frequency for now. Backlight. I'm seeing if we can change colors because I definitely saw a blue one somewhere. Anyway, mic gain, timeout, fan control. Yeah, I just think it should be slower. It's too noisy. Duplex, auto repeater, yeah, leave that on. Auto power off. High power, signal, and then you've got here on the left DTMF. So I now understand why it has the Bluetooth thing where you can turn on there, because you need to put in that board, which I will be doing in a separate video. What else we got here? A band, B band, scanning, banks, monitor. Oh, we need to play with the radio way more for that. Beep level, subband mute on or off. Auto dimmer. Okay, let's look at this. We've got DTMF, we can put in some shortcuts there. So we go star 341522. There you are, the shortcut for a DTMF. On that, external settings, file, tabs. Yeah, that's what we had. Okay, apply, and then let's go to banks. So yeah, banks is nice and straightforward. Choose the channel, and then on the drop down, put it in a bank. And the more, you can name the banks as well. I saw that earlier. So go back to settings, bank names. So we'll call bank A repeaters. And the original software, I'm going to quickly read from it now. Call the next one PMR. You get the idea. You've got bank names. Program scan linking. Never done that. What have we got here? Preferences. Grid display, memory, and font. I still haven't seen a changing of color, so maybe I'm completely wrong about that. Give me some more time to tinker. Now let's just disconnect it a minute and just read the original software. So I've got here, I think. Let me just check. So this, let's turn that right down. COM, remember we had the COM 11, so we go COM. I've not used this before either. COM 11. Click OK. This is the free software that they provide. Read. Yes. And that's good. And don't forget, now it's going to read all those frequencies that we just loaded with RT Systems and repeater book. So we go to memory channels, all. And there they all are. And let's have a look at what else we got here. Core channel, program edge, scan edge, DTMF. Remember we put one in there, didn't we? I can't see it though. Common settings. Have a quick look. Is there anything obvious there? Squelch meter, fan control, power off. What else? PTT, band, bang, up, down, home channel, Bluetooth. Oh, it goes on a bit. Bluetooth headset, CIV display. Remember, I was trying to find the display one. There's display. Auto dimmer, contrast. Maybe it's the contrast that changes it. Opening message, airband, sound, and other RF power. So, okay, I think that's enough. I just want to quickly show how to add a memory again, and then we'll end the video. So in VFO mode, let's choose, let's go to VFO and type in the frequency you want. I'll just use the mic. Let's come out of that a minute. Okay, I was on the main band, which was in memory mode. So VFO mode, then we'll go 145,600. That's our receive frequency. And there are shortcuts on the microphone, but we'll just use the menu. So we'll go menu and tone straight away, and we're going to press menu again. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to change the tone. There you go. So we've got arrows here on the front. Press the back, like so. Press the third one along, and then turn the tone on. Just going to do tone for now. Enter. Then we're looking for offset. We'll go enter again. The MW button is enter. That's fine, but you can change that to 0600. So we've got plus and minus, and we've got the tone. So if we back out, we need to just do the minus shift. Keep turning until we see the shift. Offset, no. Let's just check. No, that's the one we did. Just looking for shift now. Let me find that. I reckon it's actually here on the front. So let's back out. Let's press menu twice and then hold down the MOM. And it gives us the off. And then we turn that to minus. So now if we transmit now, we've got everything in there, look. So let's put it to a memory. Now we've got hundreds in there now. So hold down MW. It puts it in there. Then you're looking for a space. It looks like you put it in there, number 5. So we go back to memory mode, pressing the MR. you can overwrite a channel, or you can turn to a blank channel. So that's the one we've just put in. If we want to now name it, so to get in naming mode, you briefly press, don't hold the MW, and then you want to go in again, where it says edit, you want to press again, and now you want to decide what you want to do. So we want to name it, don't we? So when you finish, you just go to write, but we'll go to name, then we're going to go enter. There's a MW, and we can start adding the name now. So oh, sorry, I should have pushed the right and left. Right with the arrow. The arrow's on the screen. B, and then to the right. 3, turning backwards, hoping for numbers now. There it is there. 3, and it's actually WR, that one. W, to the right. LMNOPQR. Getting there. And that's it. And then enter. And then turn again the far left knob, or the right, and then to the word right and go enter. Overwrite, and we're going to go yes. So we've got to turn that to a yes and go enter. And that's it, it's done it. So not seeing the name displayed, but we definitely added the name. So maybe we have to tell it to display the name. So in the settings here, I'm seeing memory name. I'm going to turn that on, then we'll end the video. We can always come back, but first of all, I'll read the radio, because we changed that on the actual radio, didn't we? So clone read. Gonna go no, and just read that again. It's reading fine, do it. We're not on RT Systems now, we're on ICOM. Red, and then we're just going to go back to the settings. COM 11, click OK. Come on. Oh, it's that's the COM setting, sorry. Let's have a look. Common settings. And then go down here till we see memory name again. There it is there. On. I couldn't see it in the when I was going through all the settings, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. So we're going to go right to radio. And then that's enough for this video, I think. I think we've done plenty. More to learn. It's not that it's a complicated radio, it's just that I've only just got it. And, you know, when you just get something, click OK. Clone end is showing. Let's turn it on and off. Put it back into memory. And there you are. We've got all the names showing. And you can bet that in scanning, you press it once, it says all, and then look, now it's scanning. Looking good. Dual receive, crossband, airband, marine band. Thanks for watching. Bye.